I significantly wanted to express my gratitude for those that reached out to me with positivity and techniques and healing advice, and I'm incredibly grateful. I really am. I'm sorry. I just have days that just fluctuate. And I am scheduled to see my psychiatrist again, so I should discuss more in depth the medications that I'm on and dealing with my anxiety a little bit more and allowing people in. And if I haven't been able to get to you to thank you for your words, I definitely shall. Give me time. It's not that I am ignorant. I'm not that way at all. I am extremely, incredibly blessed. And someone very important to me told me to just get a little bit of sunshine, some vitamin D into my life. And I believe that made quite a bit of difference today. I had the opportunity to sit under the sun in my beautiful garden. Next time I'll show you my garden. For about half an hour, 45 minutes, with protection, of course, sun protection. And I just inhaled. I've never been good at meditating, so I just inhaled the redolence of my jasmine, my roses and hyacinths, and I thought, and I just contemplated, if I'm feeling incredibly melancholy, I shall do this more often. It's not that I need the sunlight. Well, I do. I am deficient in iron as well. But just that moment of mindfulness, I love storms and stormy weather, torrential rains. They're beautiful, they're magnificent, and they do harbour quite a little bit of sadness in them, but I love that. I try to embrace that. But the other day, it was more, I couldn't find a way out of what was going on upstairs here. And I took my son to Rosalind Park today. It's beautiful. They have a white night and some little trinkets and stalls on occasion, sometimes a live band, jazz, or an up-and-coming local band. They promote wonderful music in regional Victoria, Bendigo. It's nice. It was just really nice, and I bought some little kitschy trinkets and some incense and just little things like that. So I'm feeling a little bit positive today. I absorb your words of kindness, and I'm so appreciative that you're mindful of my sensitivities, and I'm just blessed. I'm really blessed, and I had the opportunity to go out on the weekend, as I discussed, but I sat with my melancholia and my grief, and I stayed home. I just stayed home. I stayed home and read some Zionism books, and usually my persona on social media, as I said, I can mock myself to a certain degree, and you may think that I'm laughing, and sometimes I'm not laughing. I just think this is relatable as fuck, and I am constantly being banned for some lewd material that I do post, but I want to make people happy, and if anything I post is out of spite or misconstrued, I hope, it's not out of spite, please. It's just the existential nihilistic persona that I sometimes portray, and I'm just feeling okay today. and I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. I bought my son some Vans. He loves Vans. And I bought myself my Chucks. Little Chucks. I love them. Along with my DMs, my Dog Martens. Ooh. But I also bought these. And as I said, I don't go out strutting myself on the town. We can't in lockdown anyway, but cute. So I bought them. They were on special. So retail therapy, let's just say, do I have a problem with it? I have an addictive personality. So, but these are my favorite. I'm just trying to handle them. My God, tell me where I'm going to wear these out. I have no idea. Pretty. And I got these ones, like a tattoo kind of pair. So, and for those of you that don't know, I have quite a fair bit of ink, and I am going to get my decolletage neck and decolletage chest region inked. Look, I'm not a girl for colour. Sleeves look ridiculously gorgeous on people in vibrant colours and Harajuku style, but I just like that wicked black, grey, white, shadowed look. So I think I have the best tattooist. His name is Adam Beatty, and he is from King of Rings. So if you want somebody who does beautiful, impeccable portraits, stunning black metal look, he's the one. So October, that'll get a start. I have I believe a 6-hour session with him that I'm looking forward to. I've put it off for so long. Excuse me. I've put it off for so long because of the current situation that we're all experiencing, and because he is backed up. But I was fortunate too. He does prefer long sittings with him. Don't waste his time if you just want to go in there for a 1-hour sitting. He's a quality worker, artist, and it's just me. It's what I like. Have I thought about tattooing facially? Facially for myself? Look, I don't think so. I have some scars. I have lots of scars from my unruly childhood. And having a twin sister. I think, some of the accidents, I'm not quite sure what happened there. But look, I just embrace them. People ask, if you've got facial scars, have you considered getting cosmetic surgery on those? And I thought, no, I kind of like them. They're me. And I think that's probably one of the reasons you can tell my sister and I apart. I think, what else? We are incredibly identical. Oh, she doesn't have bangs that I like to just chop at and then cry because I've wrecked them. But even when I've gone to a professional to get them done, I still come home and think, no, I'm not happy with them. Usually I have really, really blunt bangs, fringe, that's what we call them, really thick. I have massive hair. This is my hair. I do have a couple of tape-in extensions. So this is, when it's straightened, not that fluffy, maniacal bedhead hair that I have. Well, it still is. It's never perfect. It's just hard to manage. Have I thought about chopping it off? Oh, yes. Have I thought about getting it shaved? It's a possibility. I don't know if it would suit me. But, you only live once, don't you? Buy some wigs. I mean, I've got some of them, so who knows. But I just wanted to say on a positive note that thank you for all of your help and support to me. It means so much. And wow, I still haven't transitioned properly to using my video software creative material and formatting, but you know, I'm just me, and sometimes just the most simplest of people in that regard. But I'm very thankful to have you, anyone that just views my content, and I'm not trying to gain more subscribers. I'm just appreciative, and you've been through me at my worst, and I have more of them to come, I'm sure, and more rambling to come. And you know, I'm incredibly grateful that people just want to see this French Aussie girl with an unusual verbiage or speech. I don't know, just never occurred to me. You know, I am me, and I love you for your little warped nuances. You know, there's little things that you may disregard, and I love them. I love them so much. And I've had a lot of coffee today. That's, you know, as I was sitting out in the sun earlier, it is mid-afternoon, 4-ish perhaps after right now, currently here, PM, Monday. And, you know, not a lot of people like Mondays. And, well, I had the day off, and I thought I'll get some vitamin D into my aura, into my psyche. And was sipping on my double shot skinny grande almond milk latte. And, you know, as I said, everybody may have a vice. Mine is caffeine. It won't change anytime soon. But considering what we're going through, the pandemic at the moment, I just hope you're all safe. And if you're suffering, please reach out to me. If I haven't gotten back in touch with you, give me a moment. Give me a moment. You're in my thoughts, and you've brought a lot to my attention about myself and how I'm feeling with, the crisis that's going on. I'm sure everybody is, they're not feeling 100%. We've become so despondent. And you know, when was the last time you checked on your neighbor? Or, I don't like people, but, you know, my neighbors don't live incredibly close, but, you know, I will wave and smile, and, you know, I notice you, and are you okay? And, you know, there's been times when the elderly lady beside me, up from me, she has come to my door, and her husband, he has had a fall. Now, I don't know if it's my business to say this, but he is an alcoholic. They do own a hotel. And so I just went running in there, and he was down, and he had a nasty break in his wrist. It was so evident, and I felt so sorry for her because she wasn't sure what to do, and because he's a large set man. So I just told her to, you know, dampen a cloth of anything, and trying to lift him up. Oh, it was incredibly hard. I have back issues myself, but, you know, he just refused straight out for medical help. And I was insistent, we need this. You have a serious fracture in your wrist, and the bone was protruding. That's how bad it was. And he had soiled himself in the process. That's, you know, I don't know if I really am at liberty to say any of this, but I did a good thing. You know, I did a good thing, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And sometimes people don't have a neighbor that they can just rush to and say, please help me, I don't know what to do. You know, just make sure that if you haven't seen them in a few days and you know that they haven't gone away, take them over a box of chocolates or some cookies or edibles. Edibles. I'm not condoning that, of course not, but thank you. Thank you for just listening to me. And 15 minutes, the girl can yap when she wants to. And oh, I love you. I do love you to pieces. And I'm always here. I'm always here, floating around. And as I said, I do love this room. It's not the biggest in the house, but I absolutely love it. It has lots of mementos, clothes, as I said, and mannequins and babushka Matrovsky dolls, and I scored some gorgeous little Matrovsky earrings today. I don't think you can see them that well, but little things like that. I'll probably rot my earlobes off because I can't really wear anything apart from silver and gold or titanium. So, but they're cute. They haven't given me any trouble yet. I think they might be surgical steel, so who knows. I love you very much, and you are valuable to me, to a lot of people, and I didn't realize that I was valuable to anybody until they reached out and thought, you know, this isn't a cry for attention. What I do is what you're seeing, and I have a really sad soul. I'm so sensitive. I don't know why it's sad, but it's just the chemical imbalance, and when it just flogs you repeatedly and smothers you with vindication and negativity, or you're constantly fighting for your life, you know, you're fighting for your mental health to return, but you know, I am blessed. I'm blessed to have you, and you know, surely better days are going to come, and if they don't, then we unify, and we unify. Just reach out to me if you like, and if I haven't gotten back to you, my apologies. I am not insincere with what I say to you, and I'm certainly not ignorant of your messages of support, or if you're down and I haven't taken the time to notice you. In addition, if you would like me to shout out to you on Twitch, or want me to subscribe or give a shout out, please let me know. I'd love to. I'd love to. You don't have to follow me, but I'd love to support you in your endeavor. And there's a few people, Lemon Orchid, if you're watching, you mean a lot to me. Tequila Mockingbird. Just, these people are beautiful to me, and they deserve love. Everybody does. We all do. I'm not the easiest to get along with. I'm really not. And I ask a lot of questions. I do. I ask a lot of questions because I can't quite understand. If I don't understand or comprehend something, it's not that I'm inept or that I'm lacking erudition. It's not that. It's just my psyche. You know, when you're not very well, sometimes I become obsessive with my questions, incessant questions, and it's tiring in myself. And I looked at myself the other day and I thought, oh, you look tired. My sleep deprivation is exhausting. But I seem to look sad, but I'm not sad today. I needed time to manifest the vibrancy that's all around us, you know, looking at my garden, admiring its beauty and the bees. I am anaphylactic if I get stung by, but I appreciate bees. I absolutely love them. They're my friends, not up close, but they're my friends, and they do a lot for us, don't they, for nature. I'm a Scorpio, so I have a bit of a sting too, so I'm not fearful of arachnids or spiders. I don't kill them, apart from perhaps whitetail or window spiders. I don't like them. They can see you later to me. Don't come into my house. They are woeful. But huntsmen's, perhaps tarantulas, I can capture them and I take them outside. I can do that because I respect them and I'm not scared of them. I'm brave. So I'm not very brave with myself, but yeah, I just love nature, and it was a lovely opportunity for me today just to embrace that, embrace the sunshine, the wafting in the wind, and the train track across the road. Yeah. And I shall bid thy farewell